The focus of today is calendar management. Managing a calendar is one of the tasks that you are supposed to know as a virtual assistant, and I want us to first discuss why is it important to manage a calendar. Now, when you look at calendar management, you are familiar with the word calendar. A calendar has dates, months, and years. So, calendar management is more than just scheduling meetings. It is about optimizing time, avoiding conflicts, and boosting productivity. When you're working with an executive, they don't want to be in conflict with their clients. For example, if you're working with a client who is a coach, they don't want to come into conflict with their clients who might be making bookings. If you're working with an Airbnb entrepreneur, they don't want to come into conflict with customers who are maybe double booking. So these are some of the challenges that create the need for a virtual assistant to manage the calendar. So as a virtual assistant, your goal is to make clients' life easier by ensuring that they never miss important meetings or deadlines. Now that we know what we mean by calendar management, so in brief, we are saying calendar management will be organizing appointments, meetings, and events. What are some of the common tools that are used for calendar management? Well, the most common tool that we learn in this course is called Google Calendar. We also have other tools like Outlook, Calendly, Notion, Trello, and Asana are also tools that are used for calendar management. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to create and manage digital calendars for clients. You should also be able to schedule meetings and appointments with zero conflicts. So before you go into calendar management, you have to take some time and discuss with your client so that you know what is their work style, what are their priorities, what do they do in the mornings, what do they do in the evenings, and what are their preferred meeting times. Do your clients prefer meeting in the morning hours, or do they prefer holding meetings during the evenings or during the lunch break? So that initial discussion is very important. You will also discuss to identify which events are recurring. For example, if your client has a sales team, you will discuss with them which meetings are recurring. Do they have a weekly meeting every Monday morning, or do they have a reflection meeting maybe Friday evening? So ensure that you also clarify time zones. Remember, you are in Africa and your client might be in the US, which are locations that are on different time zones. So always ensure that you clarify time zones if your client is in a different country. So just a quick screen share. I want to take you to the Google Calendar tool so that we can learn a few features before I show you the assignment for this lesson. So if I go to, I will in a few minutes share the screen so that you can see the calendar. So you type Google Calendar, then it will take you to the calendar tool, assuming that you have to open that with your email, your Gmail. So I believe we are now going to the calendar tool. Let me refresh again. So I hope we can all of us can see the calendar tool. In case of loss of audio, you can signal me so that I make the changes. So as you can see, we have calendar, we have the menu. So while on calendar, you can view it in light mode. You can also choose the dark mode. So let's try and change. That is the dark mode. This is the light mode. You can also choose the device default. So let us proceed with the light mode. So when on this calendar tool, you can view the calendar as either day. This is what you will see. You can either view as a week. You can either view it as a month. Then you can view it as a year. Okay, so that should not be a problem. You should be able to navigate through all these interfaces. So how do you schedule? I want to show you how to schedule a meeting, and I will use our meeting hours. So let's assume I am the client. I want to schedule an appointment. Okay, an appointment. You click on that, then you choose the time. For the time, you can choose here. It will be Friday. You can set the time from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that's how you set the time. Then the time zone is East African time. You can adjust all these features. It even asks you where the meeting will be or the appointment will be. You can specify it will be on Google Meet. So this is a 1 hour appointment. The title you can put here. Maybe we'll be discussing about research online. So once you do that, you click next and save. Okay, then it will put you will be able to get the link. You see, these are the details. Research online is the title. This is a 60-minute appointment. Then you have the link. You can copy the link, maybe share with whoever is going to attend the meeting, the appointment. If you are meeting maybe an executive, you send them the link so that they can click on it and see what is happening. And maybe they will put that in their diary. So the same thing you can do. You can schedule events. You can also schedule tasks. For example, if you want to schedule tasks like maybe you are creating content, or let's say video, you want to shoot a video. If you are a content creator, you want to shoot a video, so you put the time. If it's 4 p.m., then you add some description. Say you will need a good camera, lighting, and maybe an assistant, and so on. So then after you put the description, you save, and that's how you save the tasks. So you can switch in between, switch from calendar to tasks. You can switch from calendar view to task view. You can navigate from October to dates. You can even change the settings, how they appear. You can make more changes on the settings and so on. So this is a very useful tool. You just need to learn more about it. You get to learn by doing. So for today's assignment, let me stop sharing this one so that I can explain today's assignment. So we have this assignment for calendar management. I hope you can all see. So instructions, you are a virtual assistant for Tara Johnson, who is a business coach, and she is working with multiple clients during the week. So Tara wants you to create and manage her weekly schedule using Google Calendar. So your tasks will be to create the calendar. Number one, input all events into your calendar for Monday to Friday. Number two, add 15 buffer time between each meeting. Number three, use color coding for different types of activities. For example, for meetings, use blue. For deep work, use green. While for reports, you use red color. So the information that you're going to use is this one on this table. So I will be sending the screenshot of the assignment plus the table. This is the table you are going to use for this particular project. So once you complete the calendar from Monday to Friday, you send via the assignment link. So I wanted us to have a brief lesson today just to help you understand what is calendar management. Now we move to the question session. If you have a question. Yes. Okay. An event, an appointment. When you're meeting someone maybe for the first time, that is what we call an appointment. For example, you are looking for a research relationship. Like me, when I was looking for my project, my master's project, I first I was given a lead. So my professor gave me a lead. Then I went for my first appointment. I called the guy. Then I went to meet him. So that's what we call an appointment. Maybe it's your first meeting with that guy, or maybe you have planned to do something to do with maybe something not related to whatever work you are doing. But a meeting is something that is maybe pre-planned with all the agendas or talking points that are very clear. And a meeting can be between 2 or 3 people. It can be for a team. So it's I don't think it should be complicated, but they are somehow related. So any other question? Maybe are you guys thinking about what you will be doing next when you complete this course? Maybe I would like you guys to start thinking about what are the challenges that you might face in the course of looking for opportunities for virtual assistants once you complete this course. What are some of the ways will you be, or what are some of the strategies you'll be using to get clients? Because it is very important that you get clients. Without clients, all of this training will not be useful. And the reason why you are doing these assignments is because you start building your portfolio as early as possible. Whatever project that you are doing, make sure that you are keeping them somewhere, and you'll be able to showcase. You can be able to show people that these are some of the projects that I completed, and therefore I am competent enough to be a virtual assistant. Whatever projects that I'm giving you are well researched. They are based on real life scenarios that you can face as a virtual assistant. So maybe that will bring us to the end of today's meeting. And in our next meeting, try and research about research, the different types of research that a virtual assistant is able to do, or a virtual assistant can be tasked to do. We will be exploring research in this field of virtual assistant. So thank you so much for your patience and time, and I will see you on Friday.